All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning back into the channel. Yeah, we're back, and we feel way better. And you're not seeing a car show today. We're actually going to work on something, hopefully, if Matt has all the parts. But today we're at my buddy Matt's shop. Matt's one of my best friends in the whole world, and he has this sweet truck over here. Say hi to Matt. Matt,
hello.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
And this is, I can never remember, Matt. Is it 55 or 56?
55. 55.
So I love this truck. He's had it since high school. And this is his dad's 57 Bel Air. Love it. And y'all have probably seen these before on Numerous channel, probably over a year ago. There's another 57 tucked away. Ain't that a Jeepster Commando?
Yeah, Jeepster Commando.
That thing's pretty cool.
67 year, 1967.
And this is the Plymouth that Pawpaw built about 6-7 years ago now.
Yep.
That thing is gorgeous. What model is that?
41.
41 Plymouth with a small block Chevy in it. And yes, I know y'all are going to curl your nose, but Matt's truck is running a small block Chevy. Tell them why.
Because it's cheapest thing to build. And you can find parts when you're traveling around the world.
No, you got to tell them the real
down.
story. So you had that truck back when it had the original flathead in it. And then y'all took the family station wagon apart.
Oh, you're going to corrupt me with that?
To build this.
I was trying to be a little cool, but yeah.
No, that's what makes it cool, is the history on this truck. So it was a station wagon, right?
Right, yeah.
What year model?
1977 Chevrolet Impala station wagon, bought from Foyt Chevrolet, old A.J. Foyt, the IndyCar driver.
Really?
Yeah, and it was special ordered with a Chevrolet 350 in it, like a heavier duty transmission or stuff like that for back in the day.
And when y'all built this truck, y'all used engine, transmission out of the Impala, the steering column out of the Impala, which over time it's been changed,
and the drive shaft,
which
is still being used.
Okay, but now, so when y'all built the truck, y'all used a Dodge Valari front end and a Ford Mustang or Ford Explorer rear end?
That was actually a Ford Fairlane on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's got the Explorer rear end
okay.
on the Plymouth. So yeah, mine was I think 67 Ford Fairlane. That'd be the 9-inch. Would that be the 9? Yeah.
So what year did y'all build the yellow truck? So me and you have been friends since I moved here. Well, I moved here in 01, but we didn't build our house to 06, and me and you met in about 07. So
yeah, so the very first time it was rebuilt, I don't even know if you were embryo yet.
Really?
Back in 83?
I was born in 79.
So, okay, well, I mean, 4 years from embryonic stage.
Oh my God, he's all technical.
Yeah, so restored it, just all original, 239 V8 engine in it, just all original. Just had the cool Krieger SST maybe. Had the flat back on the wheel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so it just had the aftermarket wheels on it, the original ride height, so it looked like it was a 4x4 on cool wheels. And
so when did y'all take it down and really go through it? And
so
it wasn't yellow then, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Well, when in high school, it's always been yellow since I restored it.
Okay.
It was Barney purple whenever we got it in like 1981. It was, I don't know, the guy we bought it from, it was purple. And we started working on it, and that was back, they had the little Chevrolet, it was the S10s that came out after right after Ford had the little
Ranger.
I was even thinking in the 70s it was the
Love,
yeah, the Chevrolet Love. Yeah, well, then they had the Ranger, and then S10 had whatever they did.
Yeah.
So what was the Chevrolet? Chevy Love and the Ford
Courier.
Yeah, that was it. Ford Courier. And so anyway, I wanted one of the cool new Chevy S10s.
Yeah.
And I told my dad, I was like, I want the old truck. I want a new truck. And he said, well, help me build this one, and then whatever we have in this one, when it's done, if you don't want it, I'll take it, and I'll buy you whatever we can buy equivalent new model stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's been painted yellow twice or one time?
So it's been painted yellow 3 times. Three times. First time, when I got my permit, we started working on it and finished it about the 10th grade. And it was painted yellow. And we used a different kind of primer, and just kind of the primer we used what was different than my brother's truck that my dad did prior. And I don't know, it had a lot of problems with paint. Mm-hmm. So when I graduated from high school, my graduation present was we repainted it.
Okay. So
then I drove it through college a little bit, and then along with the family station wagon. So drove it through then. Then when I graduated from college, bought my first Corvette and just parked it. It sat from 1993 to 2001. And then when we came up here, moved by mom and dad in 2001, we decided to modernize it. And so that's whenever we started taking it all apart. And
it hadn't been built very long when I met you then.
Correct, yeah.
In 07.
Right,
so
yeah.
Only a few years.
Only a few years, yeah.
Well, when I met you in 07, I thought it was the prettiest thing I'd ever saw. And I can't wait to see it on the road again. This thing's slick. So the paint job on this thing is how old now, man?
I think it was 04.
So if 04, then it's
because it's about 20, 21 years old, somewhere around in there. You might as well call it, give or take a year or two, 20 years old.
I was making sure the door wasn't going to hit that table. This is a gorgeous truck, guys. I have rode in it. I have drove this truck. And it is a love. This truck always have. Matt's got nice stuff. I got hodgepodge stuff. That seat's out of like a Tahoe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe like a 95 series second row seats.
And it wasn't but just a couple of years ago that y'all put the I Did It column in it, right?
That's right.
Because it used to have a yellow column.
Yeah, it used to have the yellow Chevrolet Impala station wagon column in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tore it up at Autocross, and Papa got on you about that.
I did not tear it up. You did.
That had nothing to do with going around the autocross track.
We're going to have to get you something to autocross in.
I know it.
We're going to have to talk with Nick. And wait a minute. You got that new Corvette to autocross in?
You can autocross those?
Yes.
Really? I thought those were just like for old guys to build a exercise regimen so they can get in and out of.
You don't have the tall socks and New Balance shoes yet. So
no.
We got to get those.
I do have the bald head.
All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to try to see if we can't get that thing close to firing off today? Or?
Yeah, I would love to see if we could just get as much stuff on it as we could and then figure out what we don't have to get it to fire off on the stand.
Where's the old original motor?
Over there under that cardboard box.
Okay, so where's all the parts at?
The heads are over there under that blanket.
Like the distributor and carburetor and all that.
Distributor and carburetor in the boat.
Oh, wow.
Not installed in the boat, but stored in the boat.
Okay.
And then a lot of the bolts and other just miscellaneous stuff and brackets are in the back of the yellow truck.
All right. So, yeah, I see some yellow heads over there. Okay. All right. So, this is the plan. Matt bought this ZZ4 crate engine from me. I bought it from one of my buddies. Still got the sticker down there. And he was going to put it in something. No, I'm sorry. It come out of a Monte Carlo. That's what it come out of. And he went, remember when the 502 crate motors come out?
Mm-hmm.
So he bought the 502 crate motor, and then he sold the ZZ4 350. And then I bought it to go in Jennifer's Chevelle.
That's right.
And when Jennifer found out, or I showed her the VIN number stamped in her block on her 307, she instantly was like, oh, no. You ain't putting that ZZ4 in there. I want my 307 back in there. So I was going to, I didn't know what I was going to do with this engine. I was just going to save it for something. But Matt's truck has been sitting here for 2 years without a motor in it. And I sold him this engine, and we're going to fire it up. We want to hear it. And he's going to paint it yellow.
I think I'm going to go with black.
Okay.
I think I'm going to keep it black.
But you're going to make it real pretty.
Oh, yeah.
And put it in your truck. But I'm trying to talk him into doing what?
Making it electric.
Oh, gosh. You've lost. They know me better than that.
Putting the bigger cam in it.
Yeah. Trying to get, I have fired this engine up. I've heard it run, and it runs great. But it needs a little cam in it just to give it a good little idle. And it's already got some good stuff on it. Heads and rocker arms. It's already a roller motor. You know, why not throw a nice little roller cam in it and give it that little choppity chop that you like?
Yep.
Matt's the one that named my 67 Camaro that y'all give me tons of crap about. What'd you name it? Oh, he's done forgot.
I forgot. I'm old now.
Really?
Yeah.
Jennifer even remembers what you named it. When I would pull up at the bank and let it idle, you'd be like,
something like that.
Is it thundering outside?
Thunder.
And you started calling it thunder. You done forgot that too? Matt is slipping.
I am.
So.
I need some of that ginkgo biloba stuff.
What is that?
That's supposed to help your memory.
Oh, okay. Anyway, he called my Camaro Thunder. I always, when me and him cruise together, I told him we was ketchup and mustard.
Ketchup mustard. Two of my favorite.
Camaro is red and your truck's yellow.
Yeah.
So when I bought this motor, this pan was on it right here, and it had a dent in the bottom of it, and it would drip oil. So I got another oil pan from another friend of mine, and Matt's just got it stuck up here.
Yeah, I just kind of got it stuck up under there.
You said the gasket looked good?
According to me, it looked good.
Probably what's going to happen is we can crank it, but when you get it back on the engine stand to really, clean everything up, you might want to change the gasket. So
I've got a new gasket for it.
Oh, wait a minute. You're getting all the high performance stuff.
Tell me what kind of high performance things are under there, Mr. Keys.
Well, there is a set of, this is like a forged polished crank here. And those rods are, they're not standard GM rods. It's 4-bolt main and has a lower windage tray in it. That's what this thing is here. You see that?
Okay, yeah.
What that does is helps control oil slinging on the crankshaft, and also keeps oil from coming out of the pan. It keeps it, basically keeps it all down in here where you want it to be.
Right.
Air compressor. Man, those pistons. Let me see a camera too, bud. I mean, it's gonna be hard for y'all to see with this light, but this engine is super, super clean. Yep. I was trying to see. I wish I'd brought my little flashlight if I could see any cross hatches in the cylinder. There's not a doubt in my mind that you can. As clean as this thing is. And that windage tray is blocking all of my light. Let me get it down here. Oh, yes. For sure. Wow. Yep, dude, this thing's like in really good shape. I mean, if we want to go any further, we could always pull a rod cap off or a main cap off to kind of further inspect it. But I've heard it run, I've seen it run, and to see how clean everything is in here, because this is a GM performance with all their GM good stuff in it. So I have seller's remorse already.
But the biggest burning question is, do I pass as a gasket inspection technician?
Yes, you do.
All right, I'm moving up.
I was worried that it was going to have globs of silicone.
Yeah.
But it's going to see, this thing is got metal in it. That's the reason that it feels stiff. So, have you compared the pans?
Not side by side.
Okay, so this is what I was wanting to make sure. So that's the exact pan.
Sure is.
Because with that windage tray, I was worried that we was going to run into a clearance issue right here.
I got you.
But this original pan had it. And this one, it was leaking right here. You can see where this plug kind of got pushed up a little bit and it creased and it would drip. So I didn't want to order an aftermarket pan. I wanted to put exactly back on it what was on it. So we're good. If you'll pass me some bolts, I'm fixing to stab this pan.
All right.
All right, Toot Bug. I'm going to lay down on the ground. I'm going to put this pan on and snug it up real good. And Matt's going to start rounding up parts like headers and header gaskets and brackets. So maybe we can get this thing kind of buttoned up pretty close where he can fire up. 10-4? 10-4. What in the world? What is going on there?
It's going from little to big. That's a step up plan.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got all these bolts in. I done run them all up and just kind of checking them here. Maybe this gasket puller. Matt's plan is to fire it up, get it running, let it go through some heat cycles and check everything out. And we're going to change the cam. Once we swap the cam, which won't be on this video, then he'll put it on the engine stand and like detail, paint, clean up, polish to make it look very, very pretty to go in that truck over there. All right, Mateo, one oil pan installed.
Awesome.
All right, what next?
Valve covers, maybe.
Oh yeah, you said you
Yeah, kind of clean all that out.
you was having trouble finding the bolts.
Yes, and so had to.
So I bought those valve covers at the Moultrie swap meet, which is going on this weekend, which I kind of wish we were there, but it just wasn't in the cards for us this year. So I ain't been feeling the best, and we were still spinning out from cruising the coast. Yeah, we gotta have Christmas money, don't we, Toot Bug?
So the bolts, they came like that long, and I had to go break them off with my bare hands, and then I put them in my teeth and I did like that, made through threads on it, and I think they'll work.
Are y'all listening to this? Okay. So in other words, Pawpaw cut them off. And he, where's the gaskets?
They are, let's see, on top of. We have we have this part stand that looks like a Jeep Commando.
Yeah. So for the people at home, the bolts were too long and y'all cut them off and rethreaded them?
Yes.
Oh, I hate these things. They're so bad about stripping out.
That.
I don't want to go. So all of these have already been cut and threaded and tapped and all the above?
Correct.
Right. Well, I'm not so much stressing about that right now. We can put the valve covers on later because what I'd like to do is prime it up and
Okay.
I bet you ain't got oil pump primer, D. I should have called and brought mine. Because it's been a while since this thing's been fired. Like, I probably bought this engine I can tell you exactly what year I bought this engine. 2013.
So we made one like 10 million years ago.
Yeah, but you don't know where it is.
And it could possibly be back there on that shelf.
All right. Well, we'll go look. We'll be back, guys. If y'all wondering why I'm eating these little sugar-free candies, one, I'm a type 2 diabetic, so they're sugar-free. And 3, or 2, 1, whatever. Yeah. I've dipped for about 10 years, and I'm trying to quit. And y'all are like, well, I never see it in your teeth. I know, because it's the pouches. And I'm trying to get rid of my urge. So I've learned that if I get to wanting a dip, I just throw a piece of candy in my mouth and it kind of curves the craving. So y'all bear with me on that. I'm trying. I know, I was good at hiding it. I dipped the whole time and y'all never knew it. So, surprise! When I started dipping, because you're in construction, you're working with a bunch of guys that become your buddies over the years, and everybody's either smoking or dipping, and Jeff said, you ain't doing that. I don't want to see all that worm dirt in your teeth. So I dip Copenhagen wintergreen pouches. I love them, but I'm trying to quit. This is where we at. So the oil pan's on. It's tight. I haven't put oil in it yet. I wired it up just a little bit. This is the only top post that Matt has on the premises. It's 6 of 23. It come out of his yellow truck, and it's dead. We got it on charge, and Matt bought a new starter for this. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and bolt the headers and all on and kind of get everything far along as I can. That way, maybe that battery will take a charge. So Matt's trying to find the headers. Did you find any headers?
I have not yet.
I know we should have done this at my shop. I didn't want to put the valve covers on because I wanted to prime the engine. He don't have an oil priming tool. If he does, he can't find it. So I was going to fill it up with oil and spin it over with the starter, but the battery's dead. So then I was going to move on to headers. We can't find no headers. I hope he has a carburetor and a distributor. He says that they're in the boat over there. So we'll keep looking. We'll be back. Sorry, guys. All right, guys, we're going to shut it down. Matt can't find these headers. So we'll continue whenever he finds the headers. We can't take them off that motor over there.
Are they on that motor over there?
No, the motor over here has a set of headers on it.
Oh yeah, I mean we could We could.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was going to use them, but
Oh my goodness! I told you they were like right there, and I couldn't see them.
if you don't want to use them, we'll take these off this motor. Right?
Well, I think to make it more challenging, let's see what's on this
VC?
Vortec. Vortec. This Chevrolet. I told you they were right here. I was looking. They were supposed to be over here. They weren't supposed to be right there.
You walked around them to look over here.
This stuff. I told you. Remember that ginkgo biloba crap I told you I needed to be taking?
What are you even trying to say?
I said I'm getting senile.
Okay. So what are we going to do for gaskets and bolts? They're supposed to be in this box here, right?
Yep.
Okay. Those are D exhaust ports. So let's see which one of these will fit the best. These will work right here, Matt. These old U set. Because see, you can even tell which one was against the head and which one was against the headers.
That looks like that's probably the
Matching
one
one to it.
Okay.
So we can start an outer bolt on each side. Yeah, let me borrow that rag when you get through wiping the sweat off. He is sweating down. See what the bank has done to him?
Oh, do you really want this one, or you want me to get you another one?
I don't care. I just got to wipe spiders.
I don't want you to get any rust on that, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah. This is so mint. So mint it is.
you know how long it took me to get those things to look like that?
I'm sure they'll look like it in a few years again.
See, really, congratulations, you passed the test.
What was the test?
To find those, I mean, I knew exactly where they were at.
You said the same thing about the oil pan a while ago.
This is all the big test.
So when we were putting the oil pan on, I had put my rail on and my bolts, and he was laying on the other side. And I said, "Did you put your rail on?" And he done put 3 or 4 bolts in. He's like, "I was just testing you to see if you noticed." Let me have 2 bolts, please, sir.
Man, you want the like pretty ones, or you want the...
I need the ones with the small heads. Yeah.
There's one. That is...
Was that? That's not gonna go.
You need me to hold it back there in the back?
Yeah, you might have to hold it up a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
All right. We got another bolt.
Yeah. That ain't even the right one, is it?
No. All right, pick it up. Go toward the battery and let it drop down some.
There we go.
Okay. I need 4 more, please, sir. Oh, cool. You brought me a stool with a couch cushion on it?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, it's a perfect height and everything. I can just sit right here and relax. All right. I'll get this side on, guys, and then we'll get the other side on and see what we're working with here. All right, I got them headers on and snug there. Had to run that main power wire a different direction to keep it from burning up on those headers. Got Papa's truck pulled in here, charging that battery because the little battery charger wasn't doing that good. Let's see if the new starter will work. So that's going to be ignition, main power. We don't need ignition because we ain't got a server in there yet. Start. Oh yeah. Don't want to spin it over no more than that, but it's engaging. Matt's gone after an oil filter and some oil to pour in it. We'll put a carburetor on it. I wanted to spin it over and make sure we was getting oil up here to these rocker horns. I'm sure it'll pick it right up. That's the reason I ain't put the valve covers on. So we'll get it in time and get it to crank, just off bottle feeding it. And then Matt can take it from there and he can fine tune it. He can hook his fuel line up and fuel pump and get his fan wired up. I just want to hear it bark off. He'll be able to handle it from there. So you can
smell the goodness.
Yeah, it smells like syrup.
Looks like syrup.
Do I, babe?
Looks like syrup.
No, don't. Come around there. Lube all this up a little bit. Just gonna make it harder to tell when it primes up. Oh, well.
Look at
Grab a paper towel or something. 13 cents running down the block.
Does it matter what side, like whenever you got after you get your valve covers on there? Does it matter what side is the side you feel like you have your stopper for your, fill hole?
I like to always have mine on the driver's side.
Yeah.
That way your PVC valve will be in this back corner and it'll go straight to the carburetor.
Okay.
So see, you're gonna have your throttle linkage and all over here.
That's right.
So there'll be nothing over here except for that one hose running to the carburetor.
Okay, because I was wondering I knew there was another hole and I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything.
I always like my fill side on the driver front, PVC side on the passenger rear. Let's get this plug out and roll that motor over. Okay, so the dipstick itself is too long. This is the one that come out of your original motor.
Yep.
I should have a dipstick and a tube that'll go in here and work. Should have a couple of them. It'll come out, and I think it's gonna come out and up this way and bolt. I think to this bolt right here.
Yeah.
It'll be pointing like right here. It'll be real easy to get to.
Okay.
It's made for a ZZ4 or a Vortex style engine.
Right.
Remind me to look in my shop. I feel pretty confident that I got one. So.
All right. Awesome.
So you got it lined up on the mark now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be lined up on the mark. It is no longer lined up on the mark.
Oh yeah, because I bumped it. All right, let's give some ignition. Power. We have this.
That's
and
spark
this.
plug.
Hold that for me. Get you a work table around here, sunshine. All right.
Is that what catfish grabbing is? What you doing out there?
Missed it. There it comes. Quit going back on me. I missed it. Probably easier to put a socket on it. Oh boy. Ugh, sucked my finger down.
This sucks your.
Come on, come on. There you are. All right, so there's your mark there. We're coming up on it.
Yeah, it's like top. Right there at the top.
Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, it's like, I mean,
Real close.
it's
huh?
close.
All right, it's up on compression side. It's almost to the top. I can feel it with a screwdriver. By the time we roll it around, it'll be good. So let's, instead of me chasing it, let's just put a socket on here and gently turn it.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and stab the distributor,
Okay.
and we'll kind of get it somewhat in time. What are we gonna get Matt for Christmas? Some new lights or a table? Which one?
How did you like?
Okay.
All right. So I'm just bringing it down to that mark right there, right?
Yep.
Check that out.
Oh yeah. All right.
Now I've got a new gasket for that if we need it.
No, because let's just leave this one on here because you're
Okay.
gonna change the intake anyway.
That's right.
So there's no use in wasting any new parts
All right.
or new gaskets.
All right.
This distributor must not be that old, boy.
Probably ain't.
All right. You can set number one wherever you want to set it at. People freak out, put it in all different locations, but I kind of like to point it toward the number one cylinder. I have enough vacuum advance here that's adjustable. All right. So see how we're kind of pointing right here?
Yep.
Those two rocker arms are sitting right on top of that piston, and we're pointing in that direction. You can point it dead toward the center. You just got to remember that's where your number one is. But it didn't want to fall in because he didn't want to line up with the oil pump rod or the oil pump itself. So we're going to walk the dog on this old girl. Look at there. There she is.
Awesome.
Pointed at number one. We should have plenty of adjustment there on the timing. 'Cause sometimes it'll hit the intake and you'll have to pick it up and rotate it a notch or two. You got your hold down from your old engine?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get the hold down on it, Toot Bug, and then we're gonna spin it over and see if we can get some oil pressure. So that's held down. Everything's out of the way for now. Take your drop light and hold it over them rocker arms, bud. And I'm gonna watch this oil pressure gauge.
Hey, you said
So
put it where at?
you'll want to see a little oil start coming up through here.
Okay.
We poured 4 quarts in it. It's probably a 5-quart pan. It's no less than a 5-quart pan, but there's enough oil in it for it to pick up. And I can bring, or you can come by and get that other dipstick, and we'll finish topping it off. You ready?
Yep.
Everything out of the way.
You said it's supposed to come out of
Yeah.
like right there?
But I haven't got no oil pressure yet.
Oh, okay.
It's going to have to prime up. Like I said, I can't remember. So I bought the engine in 2013. I borrowed this stand from Pawpaw, and we fired it up.
Right. Yeah, I remember when you did it, but
The
back
last
in the day.
time it was fired, I'm going to say it was roughly 3 or 4 years ago. So, and it had oil in it when you pull the pan off, just not a lot because it'd been dripping out of
Yeah,
that.
it'd been yep.
I got oil pressure. It just jumped to 20 pounds. Let's let that starter kind of cool for a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead and put that plug back in that head over there.
All right.
And we can be working on the valve cover gaskets, getting them glued down. When you get that plug in, we'll just spin it over one more time. And really, I just screwed up, but I'd pull that plug back out to get it up on compression stroke, but it ain't no problem.
Oh, you want me to take it back out?
No, we will in just a minute. See, come here and watch right here. Come here with your camera, man. I mean, just spinning it over, we getting over 20 pounds. Yep. So, let's get the gaskets glued on them valve covers and let them be sitting, and then I'll retime it, and we'll put the cap on and start running plug wires.
All right.
Okay. I think I got the distributor pretty close. Matt just poured some gas in the little lawnmower tank there on the front. I got plug wires run. We didn't glue the gaskets on the valve covers. Tonight, I would take these home
Okay.
and lay a table on your kitchen table and glue them on and get them perfect and set them and let them dry overnight.
Okay.
Because if we rush it tonight, they're going to walk and move around and they ain't going to have time to set up.
All right.
Because if it will crank and run, let's just run it long enough to see that we're getting some oil up through here. It shouldn't take but just a few seconds because we still got to figure out a belt and a dipstick. And then tomorrow, your valve covers will be dry and you can put them on.
Okay. All right.
So
Sound like a plan to me.
I'm going to lay these. You going to lay them over there on the hood of the Jeepster?
Yeah.
How much gas did you have left over?
Oh, there's a good bit of gas in.
You got a little container we can pour some in that I can squirt down the carburetor? I mean, it's short. I tell you what, Matt, just let me wind on it just a minute because it's only running from here to there, so it might pick it up. Oil pressure's hooked up. Is there any water in that radiator? When you hooked all that up, did you pour any in it?
I did.
Okay, well you can, it ain't gonna hurt it to run for a second. Because once we get the belt and all on, you can put some water in it and hook the fan up. All right. Ignition is on, main power is on.
Should I make sure we have a fire extinguisher
I hope not.
handy?
That rag right there laying on the intake,
Yeah.
that'll be our fire extinguisher.
Okay, hold on. All right.
All right. All right, engine gods, here we go. What? Woo! I hadn't touched the distributor, ain't touched the carburetor, didn't prime the carburetor.
Can you tell if they're oiling or not?
Can you see? So we got almost 55 pounds.
Can you see? I don't know what I'm looking for.
I cannot believe that. Oh, you've never had a motor crank that easy. Hold this. That's crazy.
It's got like 50 pounds, almost 60 pounds of pressure.
It ain't rattling, it ain't ticking, it ain't tapping. We'll give it a little advance. Put your hand on that head up here. That's good enough. She's starting to heat up. Dude, in all my years of doing this, I have never had one crank up that easy. Was there gas in that carburetor?
No. Well, I mean, from 2 years ago, there was some gas. I mean, it's been, well, I'll tell you, it was all disassembled. I mean, sitting there like that, I'd taken it off the intake and crap had drained out when I was carrying it around. So, no, I mean, we didn't even pour gas in it.
No, that's the reason I asked. I said, well, let me try it, because we're only traveling from here to here. Wow. That sucker. I mean, we haven't even put a timing light on it, so. Yep, see it?
Yep, I see it, yep.
Oh, yeah. She's oiling, baby. See how it started coming up then?
Yeah,
She's oiling good.
These over here,
They will.
these two front ones, they aren't like the, you know.
They will, though.
They'll be
Just
yeah.
A little longer running. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
She's pretty warm. So, wow. You got like a rag that we can lay over these heads for tonight?
Oh.
And maybe since, so that truck's been sitting there running for what, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
We might can put that tender on this battery and it might want to take a charge, bud.
We'll be all right. Put this over it. This is,
As long as it's clean. I don't want to get nothing down in it.
this is what I've been put over it, but
Okay. Let's let it cool for a minute.
all right.
Because these headers, they're hot. I mean, it didn't take just a second for it to heat up. Wow. That thing fired right up too, bud. That ZZ4 is ready to run. Back that truck out and we'll fire it up that way we can hear it better without that truck sitting there running. right. Is it dead silent, Master? It's dead silent. Those valve covers, that's the ones I bought at the swap meet, right? That come with the motor?
Yeah, I think so.
So there's not another set here to lay on there, is there?
Would my old ones just sit over them?
I think so. Where they at?
In the back of the truck.
Wait, ain't we supposed to make a trade on these?
I think so.
Because I know what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to paint that blue and put them on my 57. Yeah. They might get against them rockers and start rattling, so let's just kind of hold right there. Kind of set them up on the head.
Okay. I thought you were just going to set them up there for...
No, I'm going to crank it.
Oh, well, let's see. Hold on just a second.
Okay, ignition, power. There you go. Oil pressure. What's that say, Madison? About 55 pounds. All right, I'm gonna see if mine's oiling. Yep. You had a plug wire held you up. Okay. Yeah, let's leave them on there, bud. I ain't gonna hurt nothing. And then lay the blanket over it. Yeah, she's just been sitting a long time, dude. That's all she needed. I am so surprised how well it cranked up. Do you have a timing light? Or do I need to bring one?
Yeah, I would bring one.
Okay. So today's Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I got a guy coming. I got to help do some work on his car.
Yeah.
And actually, I got two guys coming. One with a Celine and another one with an old car. And I was going to try to crank the engine in my primered 55 truck because we're probably going to use that engine in Madison's car. I want to put some exhaust on it and do it like we're doing this one.
Yeah.
So, do you want to continue on this tomorrow or Sunday? Or do you want to do what you can tomorrow and me come either tomorrow evening or Sunday?
How much more do you think would be necessary to run it to?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to put water in it.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
And
all right,
kind of do a couple heat cycles and double check everything.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dude, it sounds great.
It sounds freaking awesome.
Right. I mean, even with those old stock turbo style mufflers on it, I mean, with a camshaft and some good exhaust like you've already got on your truck, dude, this thing's going to sound great.
Yeah.
But I'd rather put a camshaft in it. I mean, does this come off? Yeah, this comes off. We can leave it right here and do a cam swap. Well, guys, we made some progress on the ZZ4.
Hey, we cranked that sucker up.
We heard it run. Y'all heard it run. It fired right up. I'm not kidding. We had not cranked it before we tried it. Am I lying, Matt?
No, you're not lying.
So, I mean, that thing, yeah, I cannot believe it fired up and idled. We ain't touched a screw on this, and I just kind of rough set this. So, either we'll pick back up on it tomorrow. Matt can get his valve covers and all ready to go on, and I need to bring a timing light, and I need to find you a dipstick. So, a few more things, and we're going to run it, let it go through a couple of heat cycles, and next week, I guess we'll order a cam for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's a roller block, so we shouldn't have to replace the lifters. It should be just pulling it down, putting the cam in. There's no break-in with it because it's a roller and it's hydraulic. And it's already got nice roller rockers and nice aluminum heads and all on it. And you're going, when we put the cam in, we're going to put that intake, right?
Yep.
Bring that one over here. So this is the Edelbrock Performer RPM. What is that one?
I believe this one is I don't get my
Same
glasses
thing.
down.
It's just the Enduro shine. It'll be prettier. Okay. 10-4. And that's not a Vortex style intake, and neither is this one. So I don't know if the heads, sometimes if you pull the intake, the heads are drilled for both intakes. So we'll know. But anyway, yes, it'll go right on. We'll just clean everything up real nice. And I'm going to try to find you a cam that's got good little sound to it, but where we don't have to change these valve springs.
Yeah.
So I need to see the specs or look up and Google the specs on a ZZ4 engine, on this particular ZZ4, and see how much lift we can handle. Because there's no use in going through this trouble, because all these years, there's one thing that Matt has always told me. He said, man, I want my truck to have a choppy idle to it. And his other motor run great until it didn't. It finally gave up the ghost. But so we're going to try to put him something in here with a little choppy idle and kind of hit the power band on it there, probably the low end, something that'll match up to this intake. I think these intakes used to be good from like 1,500 to 55 or 6, somewhere right in there. So we just need to find something to kind of match this intake.
Yeah.
But I'll start doing my homework on it, and we'll get all the loose ends tied up and get it figured out. So it runs, brother. It runs, and it sounds good.
Absolutely.
And I didn't doubt it, because I've heard it run before. But
I know
after
you
something
did.
has set since 2013, then it's like, yeah. Because I remember, so this is the story. Jennifer Chevelle started having some old blow-by. The valve seals were shot, and I knew the 307 was tired. The 307 was tired in it when we bought it. Yeah. And she drove it, for years to Cruising the Coast. That's all she had. She had that red convertible Mustang and that Chevelle. And she calls it Dorothy. She drove Dorothy for years to Cruising the Coast. And it's got air conditioning. That's one reason she loved it. But it was 307, 2-speed power glide. So when my buddy decided to sell this engine, I bought it. And it's been sitting on the engine stand all these years because I was saving it to go in her Chevelle. And then, of course, y'all heard me tell the story about when I showed her the VIN. She's like, so Jennifer's not all about performance and speed. As long as it sounds good and looks good, that's like Sophia. Every time we go somewhere, Sophia, everybody thinks that thing's got a monster of an engine in it. Yeah. And then when I pop the hood, and they're like, that's a small block Ford. All it is a 302 GT40 heads with a F303 camshaft in it, but it just sounds really good. It totes that car down the highway 70, 72 mile an hour at 2,200 RPMs. Great. It don't struggle at all. But so whenever Matt asked about this engine, he had to get permission from Jennifer. He was like, Jennifer, can I buy your engine? And she's like, what'd she tell you? As long as Wesley fixes my 307 or something.
It was something like that.
So, but anyway, I'm glad it went to a good home, bud, and I can't wait to see it back in that truck.
Yep, I guarantee you.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm ready to get back in that truck.
Yeah, this just working on this afternoon, starting a lot of fire up under me. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Thank y'all.